Hi everyone, I am Bob.
I'm Carrie.
And this is 25 Plus Life, and today, Carrie, is Thanksgiving. And today is a very special day because we got a very special invitation to spend Thanksgiving dinner with Paula. That's right, we got to spend time with Paula Deans.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
And so we thought we were going to be slick and we were going to jump right into Paula Deans and have Thanksgiving. Hello everyone, we are back in the truck because we had to make some course corrections and a quick stop off to Family Dollar, Dollar General, whichever those places are called. I will say normally we're not a big fan of those places. No. This one didn't have any stuffing, but we said we're going to salvage what we can of this day because it is Thanksgiving and you are thankful. And this is the day to give thanks for what we do have, which we do have each other, we do have our health.
Well, hey, I'm thankful I didn't get to eat at Paula Deans, but that's okay. However, I am thankful that I don't have to cook because you are.
So what we're going to do is we're going to salvage what's left of this day. We do have some great chicken, some boneless, skinless breasts that's sitting at the house. And we're going to go in there, we're going to get the grill fired up.
Yep. And
we're going to get that cooking. We'll be back with you in a second. All right, so we're back at the campground. Now, we are going to do something a little bit dangerous. We're going to sneak in a 6-pack of beer because, while we don't drink often, we do believe that this campground or this camp resort has a policy of no alcoholic beverages. But from some of the stuff that we smell, I think we're going to be okay. But that's all right. We're going to get this inside, but more importantly, we got the grill in the back. We're going to fire that up, and maybe we'll tell you a story or two along the way. This is all about Thanksgiving and how to salvage this, right?
Right.
Because you can do anything with a positive attitude. We'll find out. All right, well, I am no chef at all. What we are going to do is use the Weber little Q or whatever it's called here. Picked this up a few years ago at the recommendation of Traveling Robert as being one of the best grills to use on the road. But we are going to use this chicken that we got from Costco. Some boneless, skinless breasts. We're trying to eat a little healthier anyway. So the thing about Paula Deans, what makes this so funny was that we had actually gone by there looking over Broadway at the beach, and we had seen a sign, and Carrie said, "Hey, look, Paula Dean invited us for lunch on Thanksgiving." It was just a sign that just says, "Hey, we're open from 10 to 7. You're invited." Carrie said, "Wouldn't it be pretty cool if we go here?" So that's what was our plan. When we got there, however, there was a line about an hour and a half long, and there's only a couple hours left for the place being open. So, you know, such is RV life, we decided to roll with the punches, and we're going to change things up. But this chicken will be topped with this Blackstone tequila lime seasoning, which is absolutely amazing. So we're going to try that. We had this a few days ago on some pork, and it was absolutely incredible. So I'll give this a generous helping here. And we'll let that cook for a little bit. And again, I'm not a cook by any stretch, but what I can say is you'll notice right up here, if I tilt that back, hopefully that picks it all the way up, is that Carrie and I installed Starlink yesterday in the rain. We had a half day from work for myself, and Carrie decided to come out here. And I just want to run this over. I'm not going to do a full review on the Starlink because I think it's been beat to death already. But we do have a bolt-on hitch mount, as well as the flagpole mount from Camco, a flagpole from Harbor Freight, and there's an adapter up there that puts the two together. And I got to say, once we figured out our connection issue, which was the wire going into the satellite itself, the satellite receiver, everything was working great. Speeds here have been fantastic, and as well as on our T-Mobile. Yeah. So if you're on the fence about Starlink and you keep in mind the limitations, we don't use Starlink for our work. Well, you're retired now, but for my work, I use T-Mobile hotspot, and we use this as a backup, the Starlink as a backup rather, for our streaming needs and stuff like that. So, all in all, not too bad. But while this gets to cooking, look here. While that gets to cooking, Carrie's going to fix up some Spanish rice that we bought from Uncle Ben's. or it's just Ben's
Ben's.
now. I think it's just Ben's. Some Ben's Spanish rice, along with some green beans. I'm gonna zip those in the microwave. Probably not the, it's not gonna go down as the most gourmet of meals, but it is gonna go down as our first Thanksgiving on the road, which is equally as important. And during our dinner, we'll sit down and we'll take a few moments to FaceTime our kids, so that we promised them we'd raise a beer to them. People drive by and wonder, why is that guy talking to a GoPro? Yeah, that's basically our life now. But we'll go in, we're going to share with you what this dinner looks like. We're not going to share our chews with you because we know how that goes here. And then we're going to top this evening off with a nice walk on the beach, because really,
it is beautiful.
it is beautiful. So stick around. While Carrie's in there doing the rice and the green beans, I'll continue to cook my gourmet concoctions without her knowing what's going on out here. This is actually Lakewood Camping Resort here in Myrtle Beach. We're staying here for a couple of weeks while things get situated with our RV. More on that to come. And I gotta say, wow, what a great campground this is. This here being one of the, as you call them, lakeside sites. They have a lot of geese here who like to come through and just poop all over everything. So it is kind of funny. You have to kind of walk. It's kind of like I'm on a minefield, going back and forth. But let's get an update on this chicken and see what this looks like. And look at that. See? Not only am I a good-looking man, but I know how to cook me some chicken too. All right. Next time I check in now will be with the finished product. Actually, I lied. I'm doing a sneak attack video. I'm coming in while the chicken's cooking. Let's see what you got going over here.
Okay.
Now look at this. So this is fancy living, folks. You get the green beans in the microwave. And this is one of those things. Microwave was one of those things, Gary, that we said we would never need. It's come in handy a couple of times just on this shakedown trip. So yeah, not too bad. As you can see, the workstation here turned instantly into our little dinette, or back into our dinette, I should say, all in a matter of 10 minutes. I could take the monitor down, but there'd be no fun in that. And we'll just leave that over there. It's just the two of us today. So, but you are invited to join us for dinner. Why not? Yeah. Worst comes to worst, you can always sit on my lap. See, and this is what real RV dinners look like. No HelloFresh, no boxes in the mail with your food. This is scrambling at the Dollar General, and just make it the best of a good day. So with that, we're going to sit here and we're going to eat this nice meal. We're going to have a delicious adult beverage to go with it. Then we're going to finish that off with a nice walk on that South Carolina beach. So what do you think? All in all,
it looks and smells delicious.
This is really what Thanksgiving is about: spending time with one another, loved ones, caring for each other, and chicken on the grill. Catch you in a couple of minutes. All right, what a great dinner that turned out to be, not only because of my cooking, but because we get to spend time via FaceTime with our son. So it kind of made it nice to be, family for a little bit. Our daughter is with her special man friend and his family celebrating the holiday, so we didn't want to intrude there. But for our first Thanksgiving, I gotta say, I think it went pretty well. Another thing that Carrie and I were noticing as we were walking down here at this camping resort that we're here at Myrtle Beach is the amount of families that are here. This place is packed, but it's legit families. Something that I think this country's been missing for a long time. We just watched a little girl, maybe about 8 years old, teaching her little brother, who was about 4, how to ride a bike. Something that, in these crazy times that we're in, pandemics and craziness and just
8 years
shenanigans.
Old, you're an adult. Yeah,
shenanigans around it. The more that we stay in these resorts and these campgrounds, the more that we're seeing family, in the true definition of family. If you had asked me 2 years ago, 3 years ago, maybe even 4 years ago, if I would have thought a campground or a camping resort would be chock full of people on Thanksgiving, I would have told you were crazy. But it is. This beach here in Myrtle Beach, all the way down in both directions, is chock full of people. And it's more importantly not just chock full of people, Carrie, but chock full of families. And it really does do something good. So with that, I'm going to show you the beach behind us. We have here in Myrtle Beach But I do want to say that for our first Thanksgiving as being full-time RVers, I'm thankful to have it with you.
Aww.
And not just to be that guy, but I am thankful that we started this journey together. I'm even more thankful that we got to share with folks like you the outpouring of for better terminology, love that we received over the past few weeks, since truly going full-time has been overwhelming as the lights come on here. And we are so appreciative for each and every one of you to take the time to comment, to watch our videos.
I love talking to people.
Our short little reels, and Carrie loves chatting with you guys on Instagram. It does mean the world to us. And to our kids, it's nice to know that we have left and we may be gone, but we're not forgotten out there. And you guys are in constant communication with us. So it's great. So rather than having, as someone had said, me just stand here and talk, I think what we're going to do is we're going to leave you with this, and leave in the comments below what you are thankful for this holiday season as we approach now the one hurdle of Thanksgiving, and we move on to the Christmas season, and then we'll catch you next week.
You can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still